each other's mental space. If you ever need me, just call. I'm coming, give you my all. Love is love, God wins. Keep your vibrations high, and watch how your blessings. We can serve your tea hot. We can make it ice cold. We can put it in a shot. Or we can make it real bold. Oh, beef on top of beef. Oh, yes. Yes, it's giving messy, real mess. We having black tea. So won't you come and take a sip? We serving black tea, but be careful not to slip. Black tea, taste the drama real good. Do you want some black tea in the YT neighborhood? Truth is moving on them streets, but it's caught between them lies. Who be grifting, who cheats? Who be sending round them spies? Beef on top of beef all day, every day. Troublemakers put on display. Do you want some black tea? Won't you come and take a sip? We serving black tea, but be careful not to slip. Black tea, taste the drama real good. Do you want some black tea in the YT neighborhood? You feel me? Feel me? Black tea, won't you come and take a sip? We serving black tea, but be careful not to slip. Black tea, taste of drama real good. Do you want some black tea in the YT neighborhood? Do you want some black tea? Won't you come and take a sip? We serving black tea, but be careful not to slip. Black tea, taste the drama real good. Do you want some black tea in the YT neighborhood?
Let's get into this. So y'all, a lot of y'all might not know what's going on, but Nicki Minaj has entered the Rock Nation fight. And the reason why I say she's entered the Rock Nation fight is because not only has she posted stuff about, Desiree Perez. Desiree Perez has made statements regarding just because somebody worked with black people doesn't mean that they're not racist. Because she has made some statements. Desiree Perez has also stated in a recording that she is $40 million in debt. $40 million in debt. She said you got to have like $40 million just to sit at the table with some of these people, right? So she's already saying that she's in debt. Nicki Minaj is saying that these people are attacking the black culture. And there's other artists that came out and said this already. If you're not familiar with Nicki Minaj and everything that's going on with Jay-Z, how did she get started with Jay-Z, you say? Well, in 2015, Jay-Z had a title company come out. And this was for basically media streaming. right? It was media streaming called Title. And Diddy came out with something called Vogue or something. It began with a V, right? In which case you see what's happening with Diddy and you see what's happening with Jay-Z, right? So Title sold. They end up selling Title to Jack Dorsey or something like that. In which case, Nicki Minaj figured she was going to, she's like $200 million in, right? Desiree Perez told her, appreciate the gifts. Desiree Perez told Nicki that she can give her 1 million, but she would have to sign the deal within 24 hours, sign the paper. I don't know if Nicki signed it or not, but this was way back. If y'all remember, she did that live with Ray J. This was way back then, and she didn't really speak on it back then. But now she's speaking on it. She's coming out and she's speaking on it. She took to Instagram and she posted numerous things on Instagram. She even went and talked to Kai Cenat of what is the best platform to stream from. She wanted to reach out to more of her barbs, right? So she talked to Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat then redirected Nicki Minaj to Aiden Ross. If you don't know who Aiden Ross, he is a recruiter for Kick. So now Nicki Minaj will be over on Kick, right? Because it gives her a little bit more freedom to say the things that she want to say. And this was also a suggestion from Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat said, if you are going after, Rock Nation, and you're going to speak against Rock Nation, then the best place to do it would be on Kick. So Nicki Minaj is on Kick, and she's coming after Rock Nation. This is not the only thing she posted. She also posted, Ramir, right? If you guys don't know who Ramir is, the alleged son of Jay-Z. He's been fighting to get, paternity tests with Jay-Z for however many years already. Well, a judge just granted Ramir request to move forward with his case, and the judge has demanded that Jay-Z responds to Ramir paternity lawsuit by July 18th. Yep, you heard that. The judge is forcing Jay-Z to reply by July 18th. Appreciate the gifts over on TikTok. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's build the room. Let's build the room. Hey, I'm gonna open it up for you guys to come up and talk. If anybody want to come up, feel free to come up. Just tell me what you guys think about this. So the Ramir thing is back on the table. Also, a judge has denied. So the judge has denied Rock Nation and Megan Thee Stallion motion to dismiss a lawsuit where her homosexual cameraman claims the twerk off forced him to watch her have a freak off car sex with woman inside and moving car while on tour in Ibiza, Spain in 2020. Now, this is very important right here. But the reason why this is very important is because this falls into that whole Diddy thing, right? The Mann Act, right? So if these alleged people are saying that people force them to do stuff, that is coercion under a heinous act of sexual activities, right? And if they got flued out to all these different places, then that is also against the Mann Act, right? So could it be that a lot more celebrities could be facing the Mann Act? I mean, the feds might have a lot on their hands if we locking up everybody that's been flued out, right? One's in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. One's in the chat. So the judge denied Megan Thee Stallion and Rock Nation's dismissal claim, right? On top of that, check out Tasha K's interview with Desmond Perez or whatever her name is. Check out Tasha K's interview with her. right? And this is so this is what Nicki Minaj posted. She said, "Wow, Rock Nation CEO Desmond Perez is allegedly abusive. Her daughter's the Maury claims her mother held her against her will and was punching her. This is so sad. This is the actions and concerned mother, right? So Nicki Minaj is on top of this. She's calling out Rock Nation. She's saying that they are detrimental to the culture, right? She's saying that Jay-Z did nothing but hurt people. There's other artists that's coming out right now, around this whole situation. So, I guess, coming out of the Diddy situation, understanding that they dropped the ball with Diddy, maybe this was the follow-up, and they gotta get Jay-Z before Diddy get back out, because one thing for sure, two things for certain, they focused on the Cassie situation too much, right? So the defense played on the feelings and emotions of the people, hoping that by pointing out the Cassie situation, that it will play on the feelings and emotions of the people. But if the feds and the defense, or not defense but the prosecutor, if the prosecutor would have more so focused on the RICO Act, right, which makes this a RICO Act, what makes this against the law, which makes this a Mann Act, so on and so forth, just giving out the facts around that, right? Even if they would have read the facts around the definition of the RICO, I mean, not the RICO, but the definition around the Mann Act, right, they would have more so got a guilty on some of those charges, because they confused them so much that they didn't know for sure. They couldn't say for certain, right? But if you look at the Mann Act, each count, right? So each time that Puffy organized a freak off, each person that was involved with the freak off, Puffy's supposed to get hit with a count for every last person that is involved with the Mann Act. Anyone who uses a company or uh entity, commerce, right? Anyone who uses a company or entity slash commerce in order to coerce, or in order to pay whatever, solicit, coerce, whatever, for sexual favors, whatever the case may be, is they can get a count for each person involved, right? So Puffy is actually supposed to get hit with 2,999,000 Mann Acts. That's what Puffy's supposed to get hit with right now. I did the math on how many parties he had, and I did the equivalent of how many people is at each party, right? And multiplied by how many parties he had, averages 2,998,000 counts of the Mann Act. That's what Puffy's supposed to be getting hit with right now. If the feds, like, because here's the thing, hearsay is admissible in federal court, right? So because they know that Puffy held so many freak offs, right? All they got to do is estimate how many freak offs he had within the last 6 months, right? And then do a rough estimate of how many people was at the freak offs. And then you charge them with all of that because it's hearsay, right? If you know for a fact that every party had a freak off to it, all you got to do is go back and count all the parties that he had. And then you'll have an understanding of how many people was involved, and then that's how many counts that he can be hit with for everybody that's involved with this. But see, the way they did it, they focused on Cassie too much and that dumbass video. And the reason why I say it's a dumbass video, not because of what's taking place in the video, is because they altered the video. They messed with the video. Why would you mess with the video? If you mess with the video because a freak off was taking place in that particular time, Cassie was leaving a freak off at that particular time, because it was like a surprise freak off. She didn't know it was happening. She thought it was probably like a romantic with him and her. Come to find out, it's a freak off. He in the shower. You know what I mean? The FO didn't happen at the parties. We're not looking at that. We're looking at the fact that we know these FOs took place. And I was giving you an idea of how the feds work, how they can accumulate the numbers. I was just saying, let's say that a freak off happened at every party. Then all they have to do is count how many parties and then wah. That's what I said. I didn't say they happened at the parties. See, that's how you know you listening to respond instead of listening to hear. Now back to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is not playing. And let me tell y'all why we know Nicki Minaj is not playing. Nicki Minaj called Kai Cenat and was asking Kai Cenat, what platform is it better to, you know, to stream on? Because she was on her Instagram, they her numbers started dropping on Instagram. She was getting suppressed. So she called Kai Cenat and asked Kai Cenat, what platform is it better to stream on? Kai Cenat then directed her to Aiden. That's why if you go back and listen to Aiden Ross, he say, shout out to Kai Cenat for, hooking that up, for putting that in play, right? So Kai Cenat sent her over to Kick. Like, look, you can go over to Kick. You get a little bit more freedom. Plus, if you rocking with Aiden, they'll give you an incentive program. You know what I mean? You know somebody that knows somebody, you can get an incentive program, right? So if you don't think Nicki Minaj page is about to blow up, and then I think what Aiden Ross is doing, Aiden Ross is putting together a Kick University, whereas though like Kai Cenat did the Streamer University, Aiden Ross is doing a Kick University, right? And he's going to put like Drake in there, and now that if Nicki Minaj is over there now, I'm pretty sure she'll be in that lineup of whatever it is that he got going on over there with that, right? So that's good things to come um from Nicki Minaj. Plus, she'll be able to have a little bit more freedom with how she talk, maybe on the platform she was on before. I'm looking to see if Nicki Minaj will pop up over here and give us a conversation. I know it's a long shot. I know, you know what I'm saying, but through the power of manifestation, anything is possible. Like Ray J told her, I'm a manifestapian. When she said, "Who's your guy?" Ray J said, "I'm a manifest sapien." Manifest sapien. All right, so Nicki Minaj took to Twitter, took to Instagram. This is what she had to say on her Instagram. She said, "So let me get this straight. Y'all so-called black savior Jay-Z has an Hispanic CEO who has pardoned by President Trump. Interesting. So does that mean that Deseret isn't a Democrat? Black people, I thought y'all hate all Trump supporters. Wait, did Jay-Z ever campaign for Kamala? He's he's benefited so much from the party. When President Obama gave the speech about brothers, why didn't Jigga Man come out and strongly campaign for a Democrat Party at that time? Could it be that y'all have been hoodwinked? LOL. Woo wee. That was, oh shit, I could read it from over here. That was so I'm sitting there cranking my neck to read it from over there. And she said, that was so kind of President Trump, and that was so kind of President Obama to passionately go out and campaign. But what Mr. Jigga Man do to help y'all win the election? He's above speaking out to help his party. Or was it not his party? Is it just about who can benefit from him? And Deseret at the time, oh, black people, it looks like the Jigga Man and Deseret played y'all once again. Laugh my ass off. And the jig is up. This is what she's saying now. This is what Nicki Minaj is saying now. On top of all the other posts, Jay-Z got until the 18th of July to respond to this, paternity thing. And here's the thing. Like, I think like the real thing is like if he does like find out that he did do this or he feel like he isn't, a part of it, whatever the case may be, it's going to prove that he had, sexual relations with an underage child at the time, being though Ramir is stating that his mom was 14 at the time. That's what makes this so big, is because Ramir is stating that his mom was 14 at the time, right? And I think Vlad did a nice little interview with Oskino, or Oskino Sparks from the Young Guns, and when they had that group out of Philly. So yeah, TikTok, y'all jump in the box. Let's talk about this. Nicki Minaj is stepping up to the plate with this whole Rock Nation thing. I told y'all a lot of truths are about to be revealed. A lot of truths are about to be revealed. And I'm not saying that Ramir is right about the whole thing, right? I'm not saying Ramir is right about the whole thing, right? Because the truth of the matter is Ramir is not right, right? Somebody who knows the truth about some shit, right, is using Ramir as the face of some shit, right? Because the people that they're actually using is no longer here, right? So the people that they're using to for these allegations is no longer here, right? So it makes it difficult for us to get to the truth. But somebody who knows the truth is manipulating and creating puppets of that, right? This is why, like, you have the Ali Carters and all of this other stuff, right? But we got to stay on top of this Nicki Minaj thing to see what direction this goes in, because this is big right here. And this goes back to that 2015, that's why I say that 2015 deal that she signed with Jay-Z, that title deal, where they were supposed to have this media company, so on and so forth. And she was looking at at $241 million. She was looking at $241 million. Desiree Perez tell her they only gonna give her $1 million, and she got 24 hours to accept that shit. And then look, Nicki Minaj signed the paper, and then they told her she didn't sign the paper. They gave her 24 hours to sign it. She signed it, never got her millions of dollars, right? Jay-Z done sold the company to Jack Dorsey, and now so many people is out of money. Nicki Minaj just one of the ones that's saying, fuck that, I had enough. I need mine too. I gotta eat, And it's another artist that just came out that said Jay-Z and Beyonce signed her, and then they did her so dirty. There's so many people coming out now trying to speak. They say Jay-Z was signing people to Tidal so he could suppress their music and push out him and Beyonce music. He signed everybody to a deal so he can hold their nuts over them. It was supposed to be this great unified deal. When he came out with Tidal, I forget what Diddy came out with, but Diddy came out with one too. So he came out with Tidal, and then Diddy came out with something too. I forget the one that's Diddy. Diddy started trying to give his artists back their publishers and all of that stuff too. But that's why Orlando Brown was asking Ray J what happened with Tidal. You remember when Ray J did the interview with Orlando Brown on Funny Marco? Orlando Brown asked Ray J what happened to Tidal, right? And then right after Orlando Brown asked Ray J what happened to Tidal and what was going on with that, right? You know what happened? Ray J popped up on Nicki Minaj, trying to be her media management, after she just got out of a fucked up deal and a fucked over deal with Jay-Z. This is why I say they taunt each other right in each other's face. Ray J knows that deal just got fucked over, and that's why she was handling Ray J like that. Cause she like, what, you want a job for one of your, you know what I'm saying? You working? Who sent you? Because if you notice, if you go back and look at everything that took place in hip hop, when that one dude from B2K got into it, who called who? Ray J was the one on the phone. Ray J said, yeah, Jay and them telling me to call you, so on and so forth. Yeah. So every time that something happened, they sent Ray J out there to go take care of it. He was there, you know, just PR management type shit. You know, you public relations, go out there, deal with it. Give him some drugs, give him some dick, something. Go fix it. His own sister don't want nothing to do with him. His family don't want nothing to do with him because he's under a federal investigation for a RICO Act. But they working. Him and White 100 is working. So they got that agency, which is the same thing. That's how you got a agency and a girls club, but you ain't get hit with the Mann Act yet. You ain't get hit with a RICO Act yet, and you got a agency that operates in the service of meeting transgenders. You literally you got a whole operation where you are selling transgenders to the elites, and you ain't get hit with a motherfucking Mann Act yet. How Ray J ain't get hit with a Mann Act yet? That's how you know all this shit is bullshit. All of it's bullshit. Ray J sitting out here trying to make it seem like this. That's why Nicki was trying to get him to come out. Oh, it's called Vote. Yeah. Vote was the one Diddy had, right? Title was the one Jay-Z had. Vote was the one that Diddy had. And Vote collapsed. Title collapsed. People were supposed to get money from that. You know who got money? Diddy and Jay-Z. Big Bank. Yeah, it's called Revolt. You got Revolt and you got Title. Why, when both of the contracts come up, Ray J start going around trying to get people onto his contracts? Like Ray J started going around like, oh yeah, Nicki, I heard you free. I got, let me sign. I want to sign to you. He wasn't coming with talent though. He was saying, I want to be your OPP platform killer or whatever the fuck he said, right? But that's the same thing as a media deal, right? That means that Ray J know how to operate a bot system for social media. So that means Ray J is using the bot system in order to make certain people platforms look like they jumping and popping. The same thing that these other little young streamers was arguing and complaining about. They was complaining about people using bots and so on and so forth. And now you see a multitude of people that are using bots. It's not that many rooms that actually have the people in there that they say in there. Like when it says promote, like a lot of the apps, when you do a video or something, it'll say, do you want to promote your video? And then it'll ask you, like, what do you want to promote your video for? More followers, more views, more likes, more looks, whatever, right? And then you pick through all of that. You know what I mean? So that's the same thing as a bot system. A lot of these people, they pay people that's overseas and they say, I can get you excess amount of followers. And then they pay that person. And then throughout like a 3-day period, you'll see a bunch of people just start following that person. And that's why like TikTok and all these other applications, they started slowing down. Like if you gaining too many followers too fast, they're going to look at your account. And I'm like, hold on, you gaining too many followers. But see, we used to hit numbers like that, 800, 900, just talking about the current topic, staying ahead of the current topics. But TikTok didn't like that shit. TikTok was like, hold on. For the last 3 days, he had almost 1,500 people in his room. Y'all make sure y'all hit that follow button too. I see y'all coming into the room, TikTok. Hit the follow button. Don't be afraid. All right. What's going on? We talking about NikiMinaj right now. Yo, listen, we got 475 people in the room on TikTok. We are live on Ralph the Wise on YouTube. If you want to go and look at what was read and look at what Nicki Minaj posted, you can go to Ralph the Wise on YouTube and come over there. Make sure you drop a subscription. Click the link in the bio and follow all of my profiles. We're gonna keep y'all on the current events. All right. If you ain't hit the follow button yet, hit the follow button. I promise you, this is the page you want to follow. We're gonna keep y'all with all the shit that's going on. Even the shit you might not know that you need to know about. Like, that manager that just got poked up at the McDonald's in Michigan. One of the workers done poked up the manager and unalived the manager at damn McDonald's. People are fed up in this world. She said that right before she did it, she did a live where she was saying the manager is like low, you know what I'm saying? Always like misery, like, you know what I'm saying? Always trying to come in and blame things on people, so on and so forth. And then they got into an altercation and she done poked this lady up. Manager gone. McDonald manager gone. McDonald's gonna have to start teaching people skills, man. They gotta have better people skills. Hey, TikTok, y'all tap the screen, share the live, tap the screen. Let's build the conversation. Let's bring some people in here. Jay-Z got to the 18th to respond to this. The judge said he got to the 18th to respond to this. The judge said it now. Oh, that might be too much. The judge said he got to the 18th to respond. The 18th of this month. So we about to find out some more shit. You know? We about to find out some more shit. I don't think they can pull a Lion King out to save this one right here. I don't think the daughters or the kids got nothing going on right now that's gonna save them. I don't know if Beyonce could drop an album fast enough to blindside us this time. Not this summer. Not this summer right here. We're gonna figure some shit out this summer. Shit. Now we could get behind some shit. See, we couldn't get behind Jaguar Wright with all of her buffoonery. And you notice Jaguar Wright ain't even talking about this. Jaguar Wright is not even talking about this. Listen, if it's fake, Nicki Minaj posted it. Because as you can see, this is Nicki Minaj's Instagram. This is Nicki Minaj's Instagram, right? So if it's fake, Nicki Minaj posted it. Okay? So if it's fake, you blame Nicki. Blame the Barbs. Okay? Don't blame me. I'm just bringing you the shit that she bringing you. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing. So don't blame me. Blame the Barbs. Or blame Nicki. I don't give a fuck. But don't blame me. Because Nicki posted this on her Instagram, okay? Yes. Nicki Minaj posted this because 50 Cent posted it. So when I'm telling you to blame Nicki gonna tell you to blame 50. You see it says 50 Cent at the top, right? So I'm telling you to blame Nicki gonna tell you to blame 50. 50 gonna tell you it's iffy. All right. Let that boy have his day. They need to do that DNA test in front. Yeah, you right. You right. They need to come on out with this already. Because if Jay-Z, got some dark shit, then go ahead and let it come out. I seen Ray J the other day where he was saying, like, yes, I did this. Ray J trolling, but Ray J actually also trying to speak his truth too. He's trying to go with the Orlando Brown method. So what Ray J trying to do is Ray J trying to act like he trolling and doing all of this social media stuff and so on and so forth. That's so Ray J can put his truth out there and escape the cosmic law, right? So Ray J's trying to, operate within the laws of the cosmos by speaking his truth out there and make it seem like he, escaping the Aquarius sky and the consequences of what he did in the dark times or the time of belief, right? So now that we're in a time of knowing, Ray J and them are trying to manipulate what it is that we know. That's why they're rewriting history. So all of them is trying to redirect history so they can escape the cosmic law, Put this on the floor. The thing is like, yo, TikTok. I know all 400 of y'all don't follow me. Some of y'all got to hit the follow button. Hey, YouTube, go over to TikTok and drop the YouTube page over there in the comment section over there so they can know where y'all at and where to find y'all at. There's about 400 something people in there. Hey, click the link tree in my bio. All 400 y'all, click the link tree in my bio so y'all can go to my Discord. I need all 400 of y'all in the Discord. Ramir said he knows nothing about it, according. He knows nothing about what? Jay-Z being forced to respond on the 18th or before the 18th? Listen, it's coming from 50 Cent. All right. You know, 50 Cent not wrong. I appreciate that follow. Let me give you a follow back because you the only one that follow. Everybody else act like they don't know how to hit the follow button. 400 people in here suffering from ODD and they don't know how to hit the damn follow button just because I asked them to hit the follow button. Now I bet you if I did that reverse thing and was like, all right, nobody follow me, I bet you everybody be like, I'm gonna follow your ass just because you said don't follow you. Ain't that crazy how messed up this world is? Like, we are defiant beyond anything. Like, we're fine anything to be defiant about. Like, if I was like, you know, follow me, everybody be like, oh no, I don't like the way he said it. He said it like it was mandatory. He said it like I ain't got no choice in it all. You know what I mean? It's like this world is crazy right now. This world is crazy right now. And that's why, you know what? I blame TV. Yeah. Because Chris Brown and them came out with that movie Takers and shit like that. And they was robbing banks and doing all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And now everybody in a taker type mindset. Everybody trying to be a taker. You know? Why they ain't come out with a movie called Givers? Nah, it ain't no movie called Givers. You can look it up. Ain't no movie called Givers. I'm sorry.
No.
It might be The Giving. Hey, 500 something people in here. Y'all share the live. Share the live. We're gonna talk about this. We're trying to get NikiMinaj into the conversation. That's not Givers. I ain't say The Giver. I did not say The Giver. I said no. I didn't say that. I didn't look. I wasn't looking for a singular. Looking for a plural movie explaining a collective. So come on, Sandra, don't do that. We gotta be in the no column. Huh? Come on, we still trying to figure out about a Tupac daughter and a Leah daughter. Like, fuck that. They playing too many games already. We got Legina Gold out there acting like she Tupac daughter. You know? We got Ali out there. No, Ali out there acting like she Tupac daughter. Legina Gold acting like she R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. Shut up. Don't look nothing like R. Kelly or Aaliyah. The fuck a motherfucker that don't look like neither the mom or the dad gonna say that they belong to this. This is crazy. I mean, Ramir got a chance, you know, and I don't know if that motherfucker, that video right there, what we looking at on the screen, TikTok, that might be altered right there. That might be altered because I seen an interview with Ramir, and Ramir don't look like that. Ramir look like Ramir look like Ramir look like he sleep outside. Huh? I seen a video on him on Atwoods, and Ramir looked like he wear 2 pair of pants, and he looked like he wear jackets in the house. You know, when somebody wear a jacket in the house, that tells me one or two things. They ain't got nowhere to live. That mean they living on the street and sleeping on the street. For real, when somebody wear a jacket in the house, that mean they used to sleeping on the street, living on the street. They sleep with their shoes on. I'm scared of somebody that sleep with their shoes on. I don't even like fucking with people that sleep with their socks on. You know what I'm saying? To me, sleeping with not letting your feet get air while you sleep is scary to me. It's scary to me because that tells me your ego bigger than your dreams. If you going to sleep worrying about your motherfucking feet, because I don't like to show my feet. You sleep. Because I don't like nobody to see my feet. You is sleep. I mean, your ego bigger than your dreams. To me, that's scary. To me, that's scary. When your ego is bigger than your dreams, to me, that's scary. That is scary to me. So, like people that say stuff like that because your feet gotta get some air. You can't suffocate your feet, or you're gonna get that stuff in the middle of your toes, like where the sweat builds up at. You gotta remember, mold builds up in dark, moist places. That's where athlete feet come in. Athlete feet is nothing more than a form of a body mold. Remember, dead skin is coming off of your body all day. Like the flesh is considered to be the dead skin, right? So when you're looking at like Greek mythology or whatever, you're looking at Zeus ruling the brain, right? Poseidon ruling the waters, right? And then Hades ruling the dead skin, the outside. So that's actually how it was, like when they gave out, who ruled what, But to me, I think I think it's kind of scary, somebody that don't, sleep with if you sleep with socks on, you're a scary person. You're dangerous. Yeah, if you sleep with socks on, you're dangerous. For real. And listen, this is why I say you're dangerous, because if somebody put you like if somebody like tamper with your pride or ego, you'll go through any extent to prove them wrong. That would tell me. If you sleep with your shoes on, oh, you a Manson. Yeah. If you sleep with your shoes on, you a Manson. You is a Manson. I know people in the hood, they busting out of bandos, sleeping in, trap houses and stuff like that. They sleep with their shoes on. I get that. You in the trap house, you don't know what's going on, sleep with your shoes on. Hustle mentality. You know what I'm saying? Cold heart with the cleats. You know what I'm saying? But for like, I watch people fall asleep. I watch people go to sleep on people's couches and put their shoes up on the couch and go to sleep. I watch people do that. And I'd be like, yo, you're diabolical. Like, what you mean? You just gonna put your feet up on the couch and go to sleep? I understand that's a new pair of sneakers, but damn. Like, for real, I used to watch people do that shit. I seen it in a movie one time. And I'm thinking it's a movie, so of course. I seen it in the movie. I said, that's crazy. I would point that out in the movie, but when I actually seen it in real life, because how you see it in the movie, you're like, man, that's what I'm saying. This is fake, because look at them sleeping with their shoes on, right? But when I seen it in real life, I said, no, you gotta have your mind you gotta have a messed up way of thinking. Or what is you thinking that make you think that you gotta sleep with your shoes on? See what I'm saying? That's a messed up way of thinking. That's either you plan on doing something or you plan on something happening. Either way, you pulling bad intentions in this direction just by doing that. You get what I'm saying? Because that means you are prepared for some shit to go down. So either you gotta make this shit go down or some shit gotta go down. 9 times out of 10, the person with their shoes on is the person that made the shit go down. And they probably come with a a plastic bag suitcase. You know what I'm saying? 5 outfits, 5 pair of pants, 5 shirts, 5 socks, and a motherfucker a overnight bag. I know Nasir sleep with his shoes on. I never said Nasir was rap tight. Nasir is crazy. That's my son. I love him, but he's crazy. Okay, I could see it in his eyes. He got the same look in his eyes when he was 3 years old. I knew he was crazy at 3 years old. I said, okay, I'm gonna have to watch this one. He can go either way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be honest with yourself. You got a kid that can go either way. Okay, he got so much anger in him. You know what I mean? I don't know where it came from. He just got it in him. I wanted to put him in boxing or something because for real. One time I was teaching my kids, I was like, don't never fight without each other, because they both so close in age. They like twins, you know what I mean? So I'm saying, like, look, I'm telling my youngest, I'm like, look, You got the speed. All you got to do is hit him real fast and distract him. And then Nasir's going to come with the heavy punch because he's heavy handed, right? Why these motherfuckers try that shit on me one day? They are 3 and 4 years old. I'm sitting there playing the game. They talking about get him. In the hallway, I see them plotting. I'm like, what are they doing? Get him. Now, Sincere come in trying to punch me all in the face all fast. And then Nasir come. Boop. I caught their ass in the kitchen. Oh, yeah, we used to play like that in the house. As long as you say, you got, and if you don't want it, if you don't want the games, you got to say pause. You got to say pause. Because at any time you can get fucked up. Coming out the bathroom, getting something in the refrigerator. It was just me and them. So it's just like, anytime you can get, anytime game on. You just got to say unpause first. If you don't know what unpause means, then you might get hit with a boop, bop, bing, bam. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand. You know what I mean? They'll run up on you and then they'll be like, unpause, and then you got to know what time it is. Yeah. Little fists. All hit me in the face, yeah. They used to jump me. I'd be sitting on the couch, they'll jump the shit out of me. They will jump the hell out of me. But Nicki Minaj seems to be serious about this one. She ain't letting up. She said she is owed $200 million. Nicki Minaj said Rock Nation, Jay-Z, whoever you want to call it, owes her $200 million. She said these Mickey Flickies, and she said this, not me, Jay-Z. Don't be mad at me, Jay. All right? Don't be mad at me, Jay. Fuck your own life up. But Nicki said that they try to offer her $1 million for a $237 million title deal. They try to offer her a measly $1 million and told her she had 24 hours to take that shit. Like, they had her contemplating life at that moment. Like, if I had 24 hours to live, just think, who would you go? Where would you be? Who would you see? And who would you want to notify? Or would your ass deny that your ass about to die? Like, they had gave her 24 hours. Sign these papers, get your million, or you get nothing. And how much did Jack Dorsey buy that shit for? What's his name? Jack Dorsey? How much money do this Jack Dorsey person got? He just buying shit, buying shit. He bought the deal out from up under Jay-Z. Jay-Z had a lot of artists that, and all these artists are scared to say something. It take Nicki Minaj and the Barbs to say something. Everybody else, oh no, Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu not scared of the Beehive. Erykah Badu, damn, SteamYard. Erykah Badu is not afraid of the Beehive. Erykah Badu, we could say, is not afraid of the Beehive. We're gonna have to put a damn SteamYard payment together or something like Maggie for real. You think they'll buy us? Maggie got $400, $800 for SteamYard. Shit, I'm tired of SteamYard trying to tax me every damn month. Fucking 97. Now we need to sell some of these songs, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check Duke Dennis song on Spotify. Go look it up. Just type in Duke Dennis on Spotify. Come back, tell me what y'all think. TikTok, real quick. I need y'all all to go type Duke Dennis on Spotify and tell me what pops up. Go type in Duke Dennis on Spotify and tell me what pop up. And somebody tell Duke Dennis we hijacked his name and we took over his name. If you look up Duke Dennis on Spotify, Atlas Family pop up. Tell Duke Dennis come holler at me. He want his name back. Huh? Tell Duke Dennis come holler at me if he want the rights to his name back. I'm going to show y'all how to beef. No, I'm joking. But we hijacked his shit. The name belongs to us now. You look that shit up, you're going to see us. Jay-Z, a cold dude. Man, that lady, Des Perez, that lady said that she in debt $40 million. Listen, $40 million? Who the fuck let you get in debt like that? That shit is crazy. My cousin beat me up over $100. How you let somebody get you $40 million? 40 million? Shit. That's why I stopped borrowing money from people after my cousin fought me over that shit. He didn't give me enough time. I was the $40 million? How? And she, of course, she said she don't care about black people. She said she on Tasha K, she said, let me tell y'all something. Just because a person works with a black person does not mean they like black people. I said, damn. And she actually said it worse than that. She said just because a person works with a black person doesn't mean they're not racist. I said, damn. That's cold-hearted coming from the person who is being accused of being racist. And you the motherfucker that's being accused of being racist, and that's the motherfucking following statement that you wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You the person that's accused of being racist, and that's the motherfucking sentence that you follow up with? So yeah, her daughter is exposing the hell out of her. Her daughter's exposing her. They say the CEO of Rockefeller or the CEO of Rock Nation is malicious. They say her and Jay-Z put together is detrimental to all of us, according to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is looking for a platform to speak on. So you can probably go to Kick and find Nicki Minaj on Kick now, because Nicki Minaj is, talking to Aiden Ross, and Aiden Ross is getting her over on Kick. So that way she can reach out to the Barbs over there and speak on this whole Rock Nation thing. We will be reaching out to Nicki and trying to see if we can get her to, hold conversation with us for free, because we don't got no money. She got to do it for free because we probably can't pay the fee. It got to be for free, not for a fee, because we broke, and apparently, with everything that's going on with Tidal, yeah, Nicki, just come holler at us for free, Nicki. All right, you got too much shit going on. I don't want no lawsuit against you. You don't need no lawsuit against me. I just want to help you. I just want to help you get this truth out there. I just want to help you get this truth out there, Nicki. I know you had a lot of questions regarding some stuff that took place, way back during that Rock the Boat or one of the Aaliyah videos where you said some girls were screaming in the background and some stuff was going on, and you was asking some people if they knew about the things that was going on back then. So obviously you got your hands on some information of some stuff that was going on in those times. And and it's some other stuff we would like to talk to you about, Nicki, because Aaron Hall was a freak. And the shit that when Aaron Hall did that Arsenio Hall interview and he was saying the shit that he was saying, I mean, Aaron Hall was just vulgar about it at a time that we probably wasn't ready for that level of vulgarness, right? Aaron Hall was like, yeah, ask Puffy and them. They know how I fuck. They remember being in the apartments. They know how I fuck. I was like, what the hell is he saying? And I didn't know that Aaron Hall was the one that brought, a lot of those young girls around. He said he was picking them up at the high school and bringing them to some of them, parties and stuff like that. That was how I forget the name of the person. I don't want to say the wrong name, but they brought somebody around, and they were bringing these young girls around. You remember R. Kelly married Aaliyah at what, 14, 15? That means he had their parents' permission. See, y'all not looking at all the parents that sign their kids over to celebrities and shit like that, right? But when you go back, you'll see these little markers, like, when you had Foxy Brown, you had Foxy Brown, the Il Nana. Y'all don't remember 1995? Lil Kim got rushed to the hospital because she supposedly had a stomach full of, she had to get her stomach pumped, right? Y'all, these freak offs been going on. Lil Kim should be suing right now. She probably was one of the first bad boy freak offs. Lil Kim. That probably why she started. See, that's what I said. When I seen Little Kim, change her color, when she started getting lighter and lighter and she started, messing up her own face and stuff like that, I was like, yeah, something happened to her. Something happened to her because she's trying to make herself undesirable. She's trying to make it so people don't want her. So she's doing all of this extra stuff to her face and shit. So that way people don't want her because something happened to her. That's a trauma. And Lil Kim probably was one of the first. Now outside of Superhead, Superhead said, "What? You ever ask why Nicki on social media and haven't been to the court yet, talking about that much money?" Because the court was a Diddy situation and this is a Jay-Z situation. So, um, 9 times out of 10, celebrities tend to take stuff to the public because a lot of stuff gets suppressed in court, right? Due to money and different things like that. So a lot of stuff will get suppressed in court and then you'll never hear about it, so on and so forth. So a lot of times it's easier to take it to the public than it is to push a lot of paperwork. But hopefully she does push the paperwork, that she got to get. I don't know how much paperwork she can push due to the fact that, I think she actually, I don't know. She would have to tell you, but, I don't know if she signed something, but, it's hard to sue for. The company is no longer in the person's name that she would be suing, which is Rock Nation or Jay-Z. The company now is owned by Jack Doherty or whoever that is. So, Jay-Z sold the company. You know what I mean? You thinking he the daddy? They altered this picture too much, man. They altered this picture too much. Let me go back to my Steam yard and see. Let me go back to my Steam yard and see if I got this picture of Ramir in there, because Ramir do not look like that now. I don't know what the hell, how the hell, or why the hell they got that boy looking like that. But Ramir do not look like that. Ramir look like regional. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back to my YouTube and see if I find it. They altered the shit out of this picture right here with Ramir in it. This is CGI right here. If this is a picture of Ramir, this ain't recent Ramir. That's old Ramir son shit. That ain't recent Ramir, cause I promise you. Let me see if I can find the one with Ramir in it.
Go get that.
I put then
You could.
victims. You're gonna hear it coming off. That you got.
Can we do a little research, Madge? What did
So June.
To be careful, people.
I gotta find it later. I can't look through it now. I can't look for it now. I gotta find it later. Picture Jay-Z down bad. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Picture Jay-Z looking real bad, like fiendish. Cheeks sunk in, And that's why I say, like, Ramir don't even know his story. Like, every time it comes down to Ramir, Ramir's not the one telling the story. That's why this whole story is going to collapse, because Ramir's never the one telling the story. Anytime it comes down to Ramir's not the one telling the story. It's always his godmom that is telling the story. It's always his godmom confirming to him what his life story is, right? So that right there always struck me as odd, that it was his godmom, constructing the story. And then, one thing that struck me was odd was his godmom saying that she already told Ramir that once they get past a certain point, and it's up to him to continue. So she said once they get to the point of the paternity test, then she's stepping away. She said she's trying to get, this stuff lifted off of her house in Philly and so on and so forth, because liens and stuff was put on her house in Philly for fraudulent schemes and stuff. The first time they filed this stuff. So now this is the second time they filed it in another jurisdiction, hoping that everything will go through. So this story always struck me as odd. And, I think it's all going to unfold, because you got to look at it. This was a time that we had the Ali Carters pretending to be Tupac's daughter. There's a time we had Legina Gold pretending to be, Aaliyah's daughter. You know what I mean? So now you have this situation, and yes, this one right here might hold a little bit more truth than the rest of them, but until the outcome comes out, then it's really just gossip, right? But 50 Cent is posting this, and Nicki Minaj followed up and reposted it, and let's just, can we send a message? Let's just put a message on here. Can we send a message? Wait, can we send a message? Can we put a motherfucking message on here? Hold up. Wait a minute. Damn, we lost the page. I'm so sleepy. Oh yeah, you can't put no message on her shit. The same CEO whose daughter says she's racist against her black husband. Damn, this is crazy. Nicki Minaj is unleashing. She is letting it all go. This is 2 days ago. We can't send no message to Nicki. We know we can't message her. We know we can't message her. We can't message Nicki. That shit gonna come back some automatic, what you call 'em? But Nicki not playing with this one. So maybe Nicki will be on Tasha. Maybe Tasha K will get an interview with Nicki Minaj. No? I mean, it really pissed Cardi B off. No? Maybe Tasha K can crack this and, bring this to the, conversational table board, however you want to look at it. Because now Nicki Minaj she's going at Rock Nation, something tough. Hey, don't laugh. Y'all laughing because y'all know some shit. Y'all laughing because y'all know some shit. You believe that's Jay-Z's son? I'm thinking Nicki Minaj must believe it too. Also, like I said, Rock Nation tried to put in for, that whole situation with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion and Rock Nation can't dismiss cameraman's lawsuit over alleged car sex incident. The federal judge says that the Celois whatever lawsuit sets forth adequate discrimination and retaliation claims and can move forward. So they say they actually have a video of this, right? The cameraman saying he got a video of what was taking place in the car. So they saying the cameraman, Megan Thee Stallion cameraman forced her cameraman to watch some shit take place, whatever the case may be, in 2022 in Spain. That means it's another country. That is a man act. Megan Thee Stallion and Rock Nation can get hit with the man act. Rock Nation and Megan Thee Stallion should be hit with the man act. I studied the man act, and this is a clear violation of the man act. Yep. This is a clear violation of the man act. Y'all make sure y'all hit the follow button. Let me get something to drink. Let me put some music on for y'all real quick.
Fucking with a real one, yeah, quit. If a nigga run his mama business, run up in a nigga house, mama business, let it choose from mama business, if a nigga run his mama business, run up in a nigga house, mama business, let it choose from mama business, better know I'm pulling up my business, legend up my business, nigga can't square it up, I'm on my business, the whole gon' tear it up, I'm on my business, nigga don't do your thing, I'm on my business, fucking with the real when you fuck, if a nigga run his mama, I'm on my business, run up in a nigga house, I'm on my business, let it choose from I'm on my business, if a nigga run his mama, I'm on my business, run up in a nigga house, I'm on my business, let it choose from I'm on my business, niggas better duck, I'm on my business, shot a top like I'm on my business, ain't no flu shit, it's real shit, no coming back from the menace type shit, you gon' learn the way do this, baby, you gon' hear it, look, Dennis.
Y'all believe this is Jay-Z's son? If y'all believe this Jay-Z's son, put a 1 in the comment section. If you believe this is Jay-Z's son, put a 1 in the comment section. If you with me, throw your diamond up one time. Fellas, if you with me, just grind from the baseline. Homie, don't be scared to grab her from behind and make a show. Our hoe outside, stick out her backside. Huh? Jay-Z gonna be somewhere after the 18th talking about some, I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make this song cry. Huh? Shit, by the end of this month, shit, he might have to do another song with Jaguar Wright. By the end of this month, Jay-Z might have to do another song with Jaguar Wright. Huh? He might have to make another song cry. For real. You might have to go with that good dude. I know you love me like cook food, even though a nigga gotta move like a crook move. You know what I'm saying? Now I see where it all happens. This is what happened right here. Now Ramir gonna be coming out with songs talking about some daddy, where have you been? You always go home and now we're here all alone, mommy. Where daddy went? You always take a form. Always said you make a form. Ramir might as well come out with his song now. Huh? Dynasty album, track 16. Listen, Scrap. I can't take back that 16. Shit, the truth spoke. Huh? Where Beanie Siegel at now? Ramir might as well come out with the next track, you know? That where have you been? For real, I'm telling you, if Ramir drop a song right now, a where have you been song, you know, using that beat, I bet you that bitch go viral. I bet you if Ramir right now dropped the, you know, daddy, where have you been? Tell me it wouldn't go viral. I'm about to do it for him. I'm about to just drop the song for Ramir. I'm about to just drop the song. Oh, the song was doubled up and it was playing, it was sounding good. Damn. Oh, the echo sounded good on it. That Duke Dennis shit, the echo sounded good on it. I can't hear the echo, only y'all can. Hold up, tell me if it sound good.
Run up in the nigga house, I'm on my dinner shit. Better choose a different route, I'm on my dinner shit. Dinner shit. If a nigga run his mouth, I'm on my dinner shit. Run up in the nigga house, I'm on my dinner shit. Better choose a different route, I'm on my dinner shit. What's my weapon of choice? I choose to do that shit. Name him as we flame him, cream that shit. Not looking like I want it, recreate that shit. Spin it like his ass, roll that shit. And if you have
Hey, this would be a hell of a Mari. So let's see Mari. But that'd be a hell of a Mari. So. You say that shit. You say that shit sound good with. Damn, hold on. Hey, you sleep? He said, yeah, not really though. Is you sleep? Is you resting your eyes, huh? Did the echo really change it like that? I gotta go back and listen to the live and see how it play. Did that echo really change it? That echo really change it like that? I gotta go back and listen to it.
I'm on my dinner shit. Run up in the nigga house, I'm on my dinner shit.
That part right there get me every time. I think that part right there, I think somebody that could be a spinoff to something so tough right there with that dude coming in, changing just just changing the tempo of how he's saying Duke Dennis shit. Like just that little change right there changes the song completely. Like I'm on my Duke Dennis shit. It's like he was, you know what I'm saying? Like he was amping himself up. Like, you know, like you know how you build up something before you fight, like before you about to go in, you like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like you can like when he said that at the end, like you can hear the I don't know, passion, energy, whatever. Yeah, Nicki Minaj, get in touch with us, Nicki Minaj. And if y'all want to go listen to that song, if y'all want to play that song, go look it up on Spotify or other music platforms. Just type in Duke Dennis. It's going to be the top song. It's going to be Atlas Family Music Production. You can go try it right now on Spotify. If you go do it, come back and let me know what you find. You know, come back and let me know you've seen it on Spotify. If you do, check it out. TikTok, anybody on TikTok, if you go check it out, please let me know if you've seen it on Spotify. If you heard it, just type in Duke Dennis and AMP Casanat. If you looking, I mean, if you listening, tell Duke Dennis, holla at me if he want his deity spot back. Cause you know, listen, it's all about recognition, right? And that boy's a wave. That boy waving right now in the way he trashed that damn house. He blew that house up. Casanat is literally calling Lego right now to get a Lego image of Rakai's room. Like how he tore it up. He's trying to get a Lego image of that type of. So now he's gonna get a Lego structure of that destruction. that is wave. When you got somebody that could sit there like that and just make these phone calls and call these major companies. I watched Castanet hang up on Kevin Hart 3 times. I was shocked that he hung up on Kevin Hart. Like he was like, "Oh, Kevin," and ignored it. Like he must be. And when he did it the second time, he was like, "Oh, he must be watching the stream or something." He know I'm live, and ignored it again. I said, "Damn, how much pull you gotta have where you ignore Kevin Hart phone call 3 times?" He ignored Kevin Hart 2 times, and then picked up for Drewski, and then didn't pick up for Kevin again. That's crazy. He picked up for Drewski though. You know what he said? He said Kevin gonna expose some shit. Oh. Yeah, he said because Kevin don't be, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these people, they know when they say, when you say like I'm streaming, you know what I'm saying? They know to not say certain things or whatever. They say like, you know, Kevin Hart don't care. Kevin Hart will fuck around and be like, yo, you know, Tyler Perry got this thing coming out, and we're gonna all be there and da. So that's why he didn't pick up for Kevin, because he was like, nah, Kevin gonna expose some shit. Like, because during this whole subathon thing, Kevin is going to be there towards the end of it. So that's why he said, nah, Kevin gonna expose some shit. Because Kevin probably was like calling him like, what am I all bringing? Or are we still on for, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. So that's why he said, nah, Kevin gonna expose some shit. He don't look like Jay-Z, right? He don't look like Jay-Z. This is altered. This picture right here is altered. If you see how he look right now, matter of fact, you can look him up. You can look Amir up on TikTok, because he be on TikTok and he be doing lives on TikTok. In fact, I sent him a message on TikTok and he hit me back, but he didn't want to do an interview or nothing like that. I think he was trying to get like people to pay or something like that. You know how people be like, you know, get in touch with my manager type shit, or, you know, send us an email. Like he want me to say like the money, like, cause he when he went on Atwoods, remember when he went on Atwoods, he was so eager to post the Cash App. But the godmom was like, no, because we got to be careful with that, because we already in trouble already, you know, with some shit. So we can't just, you got to make sure that it's a donation and not going towards something, because we already in trouble for the fraudulent scheme thing. He was saying all of that on the Atwoods network with him and his godmom on there. Think about it. What 30-something-year-old man got a godmom that he's still living with and shit? That's weird right there, that you still living with this godmom and you a grown-ass man. You got kids and shit. How you still living with your godmom? You know what I mean? So like the whole relationship with Ramir, that whole Ramir situation is weird and it's off. Something is off about it. I can't quite put my finger on it. See, me, I jump to the worst and work my way from there, right? So I'm automatically jumping with him and the godmom in a relationship. And them kids is actually his, and they, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm jumping to. Him and his godmom together. Because there's no way they moved from Philly all the way to Jersey together. If my godmom is moving to Jersey, then that's just it. My godmom moving to Jersey. I'm not moving with her. But the fact that when your godmom moved Philly to New Jersey, you went with her. And let's think about this. These are the same stomping grounds of Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright is from Philly and brags about a house in Violin, New Jersey. This lady has a place in Violin, New Jersey, and she from Philly, where she filed the first lawsuit at and got her property put on, like a lien put on her property. And then she went over the bridge into Jersey and filed it in New Jersey, right? Because the first time Jay-Z and them did respond and they suppressed they got Ramir's DNA. You get what I'm saying? So Jay-Z and them already got Ramir's and them DNA from the first time, right? So now it's like, what's the hold up now if y'all already went through this already in Philly one time? The godmom is saying like, I already told or I already informed Ramir that once we get to the paternity test part, is up to him if he want to continue from there. Her job is just the lawsuit part, which is basically opening up the door for the paternity part. But once you get to the paternity part, she's saying that, you know, it's up to him to take it from there. She just want the lawyer to push the paperwork and stuff forward so the lien that's on her property in Philly can get taken off her property in Philly. And then Ramir's on his own from there anyway. So how much faith do you have in this story if you telling him he's on his own from there? Something ain't right. You know what I mean? And the fact that y'all living in the same house together, everything. Your godmom can check on you. Your godmom don't have to live in the same house with you. When they did that interview on the Atwoods Network, you know, Ramir literally was in the next room.
I remember that.
And the godmom was, when they first came on to the show, the godmom was trying to play it off like she didn't know Ramir was in the next room talking about something. Oh, Ramir, I like your background. She in the kitchen. She got a background of a kitchen. He got a background of like one of those blue screens or whatever. Like he's sitting in the bathroom on the toilet. And she like, oh, Ramir, I like your background. He in the next room. And you could tell he's in the next room. You know what I mean? In their interactions, you can tell that Ramir is in the next room. So now it's like, what type of, you know, shenanigans is being played on that situation? Because they done grifted a lot of money for that whole Ramir thing. You know what I mean? And like I say, like if he do have certain truths about this whole my mom thing, he don't have the story about his mom. The godmom has the story. The godmom tell you, this is how strange the godmom story is. Guess how the godmom knows his mom? The godmom met his mom when his mom was 11 years old. And she said to his mom, or his mom, she's not actually, she's the godmom of his mom. You get what I'm saying? She said when she met this little girl, the little girl ran up to her and said, you're going to be my godmom. And that was at 11 years old. And then she said at 14 years old, that's when she was with Jay-Z and them at a party and shit like that. But if you was her godmom since she was 11 years old, who the fuck coerced her to go to a party at 14 years old? You. You get what I'm saying? You groomed her from 11 years old to go to the party at 14 years old. And she get pregnant, and now you're the godmom of her son too? That's weird. A double godmom of two generations from that don't strike you as weird. All that shit strike you as weird. It's like that woman gave you her firstborn or something. You know what I mean? And then she unalive, and you got the story of her life, and her son is like, just ask my godmom. But remember, the story got all weird because he was like, yeah, they was sending people to the house, and you know about the other files that we got. And then she was like, yeah, we ain't gonna say nothing about the other files yet. We ain't gonna say nothing. It's like a crackhead, like two crackheads trying to boost up the sale or something so they can get the product that they want. That's what we was watching. We was watching two fiends try to get you to buy this lawnmower and a pit bull. Yeah. Because when the lawnmower start up, the pit bull automatically start, and the pit bull will pull the lawnmower. Won't they pull the lawnmower? Yup, they'll pull the lawnmower too. We had two pit bulls on the lawnmower before, but we took one off because we sold them to the guy up the street. That's what that was. That's what you was watching. Ramir and his godmom is two addicts. That's why she's like, Ramir don't sleep. I ain't never seen nobody just not sleep. He's always out. He's always out. That's an addict. That's a K. Like my cousin Tony do the same thing because he's on that K2 all day. He's outside all day trying to find it or whatever. He walk around the house with his, clothes, jacket and shit on. All he do is take naps. Take little naps because he's always on the run, always going, always moving, always in the street. Fall asleep at a damn bench outside. That's what I'm hearing. Ramir is a Philadelphia Rocky head. Smoke wet. I know wet smokers when I see wet smokers. His lips is black. I mean, he smoked dippers. He smoked dippers. He smoked wet. Guaranteed he smoked wet. Guaranteed. I guarantee you or your money back that he smoked dippers. Guarantee you. And the godmom is the one controlling it. Whatever his habit is, the godmom is the one in control of it, guarantee. And when this story comes out, now I'm with Nicki Minaj. You know, however it's going, I'm with Nicki Minaj with exposing whatever it is that need to be exposed, right? But I ain't with this Ramir story. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say I'm not with this Ramir story because he 31 years old, 34 years old now. You know what I mean? 34 years old. You still talking about my godmom, you still ain't find your voice yet. In all of these years, your godmom still talking to you. That means you Ramir might be Spectrum, and he just going by whatever somebody telling him to go by. What you heard, Jaguar Wright son? Jaguar Wright son looked into that camera and she said, "If you don't cut this out, mother, in the time of Mehido, in the time of Armageddon, you were going to be at the pits of Leviathan." Like, what the fuck? Like, what was Jaguar Wright teaching him for him to look into the camera? And that was the serious, stern shit that he wanted to get through to her. Like, if you don't cut this out, mother, Jacqueline Suzette Wright, if you don't cut this out in the time of a Mehido, that's some shit that somebody been telling you in order for you to use it back on them that powerful. To say it the way that he said it, it was like both of them knew in a matter of fact. So, you know what I mean? Like if I'm teaching you something, right? If I'm always teaching you, make sure you do this because the boogeyman, right? When you get that moment to finally throw it back at me, that shit gonna have that much passion in it. Now you said the boogeyman was going to get you. Now I think you need to follow your own rules. That type of shit. Like that's the moment that he was having with his mom. In the time of Mehido, in the time of Armageddon, you're gonna burn in the pits. Like, how you gonna say something like that to somebody? You got to be serious. They both got to be in on it. They both got to know about it. When you say something like that to somebody, they both got to know about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna walk around and just tell anybody that, you know, by the lightning bolt of Thor. Like, I'm not gonna just walk around and say something that's, you know what I mean? Like a motherfucker gotta know about, you know, pagan or oldenism or something like that for me to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't just gonna say, like, you ain't gonna tell a Christian, I swear by my hammer. Like, you ain't gonna do no shit like that. You know what I mean? So, and when you saying it like the way that he said it on Tasha K, like he was dead ass. Like, he made sure he found the right camera and everything. Like, if you don't cut this out in the time of Mehido, like, damn, what are y'all talking about? Is like the ways of the samurai or some shit? That would that sound like? That sound like some Asiatic black man shit. Like, in the time of Mehido, like, and now where Jaguar Wright at? With all this shit going on, Jaguar Wright should be teaming up with Nicki Minaj. If she's saying that this, I've been saying this the whole time, why is she not teaming up with Nicki Minaj right now? Mm-hmm. Jaguar Wright should be reaching out to the right people to team up. Why? Did she get hit with a cease and desist? Did Jaguar get hit with a cease and desist? Why is she not talking about it? Mm-hmm. It ain't even like, I don't even think Jaguar want to talk about Jay-Z no more. Jaguar don't even want to talk about Rock Nation or Jay-Z no more.
I can't.
You say it's just clout to her? Lisa don't know what side she want to go with. Sometimes Lisa be in the comment section talking shit to me, trying to get me to block her. And Lisa say that I follow all her pages or I be sneaking up on her or watching her. And I don't even know who Lisa is, but Lisa always in the comment section responding to everything that I say. Mm. But Lisa will turn around and say, stop following me then. That's what Lisa will say. Lisa, a motherfucker that's following you on every damn platform, and then you say, "What are you doing?" She'll say, "Stop following me. Stop following me." Like you're following me, lady. Stop watching my platforms. Then stop looking at my pages. Then I'm not looking at your page. I don't even know who you is. Don't play with me, Ralph. What?
Don't exaggerate.
The world is crazy. That world is crazy. I'm trying to navigate through them. I don't want to end up like that McDonald's manager. That's crazy. Imagine working at McDonald's and your life get lost. Not on this shift. Not at no fucking McDonald's. How you arguing with an employee and she poke you up?
What do they need knives at McDonald's for?
Cause
Everything's like pretty.
nuh-uh, they gotta cut some shit.
They can do that with butter.
You put a knife. She might have had a pocket knife. She might have pulled the knife out of her own pocket. Jag and Ramir might as well do the song. Yeah, Jaguar is washed up. Jaguar cannot do no song. She can't hold a note. Because the reason why she can't hold a note, because she's too busy holding a cigarette. You know what I mean? She can't hold a note because she can't put down the cigarette. Every time Jaguar do a live, that's all you see is that.
The schmugs that ruined her vocal cords.
Now she might be able to get she in that curtain doing a bunch of stuff. Jaguar might be able to give you a nice little riff. Damn, you got to step on the phone and break it. Jaguar might be able to give you like a nice little riff. She might be able to riff something for you, like just, you know what I mean? A little bits and pieces or something. But not like you ain't gonna get no whole song out of Jaguar. And you damn sure ain't gonna get no tour. You ain't gonna get no concert, you ain't gonna get no tour, ain't gonna be no change of outfits. You seen Jaguar 3 outfits. You know what 3 outfits Jaguar come with already. Matter of fact, you might as well, you can possibly give Jaguar like an action figure or something like that. Like this action figure comes with, 2 outfits, a black bra, you know what I'm saying? That you could do something like that for Jaguar, but that's about it. Like, I don't know. Like Jaguar like right now, Jaguar could be the face of some messy shit. Like if you wanted to go around and like beef with people and you had like Jaguar Wright with you, then I guess like, for argumentative sake, for, entertainment purposes online, Jaguar is a good person to go around and do some, beef and shit with, but that's online, like online arguing. That's it. Cause she is good with her words when it comes to online arguing. But as far as the truth go, nah, come on. And writing music, composing music, nah, come on. Y'all know damn well. Y'all heard what she tried to do with that Angie Stone shit when she thought she was gonna use Angie Stone to come back. She's like, yes, I got a contribute album coming out for Angie Stone. That shit ain't go nowhere. Listen, this Ramir picture might be altered right now. If you see Ramir on the streets right now, Ramir out there looking like, your average crackhead. I hate to say it. Ramir out there. I hope if it is Jay-Z's son, I hope he sued Jay-Z for some money and stuff like that and get his life together. Because right now, Ramir out there looking like a fiend. And Ramir was just now on the Atwood show. So if this is true and the judge has, forced Jay-Z to respond by July 18th, then we should be seeing Ramir, on Atwoods or speaking out somewhere. Like Ramir should be making a comeback to, one of these platforms or another, if what I'm hearing is true, which is that they're giving Jay-Z has to respond before the 18th. And what response are they really expecting from him? Are they looking for Jay-Z to be like, I'm the pappy? Like, is they looking for Jay-Z to be like, that dead boy belonged to me? This might be Ramir when he was like 20 something. This is not Ramir like right now. Like Ramir right now look rough, right? Ramir right now look rough. His cheeks is sunken. His beard is his beard and his his beard is growing in all messed up and shit. You know, he's got like that Wolverine child. You know, he's looking rough, man. Looking rough. He's looking ungroomed. You know, the moisturizer in his face. He's got gray patches in his face. You know, look like he on some type of drug. So, yeah, the Ramir right now look rough. Yeah, that's an old pick. And I seen Ramir's first interview on the Atwoods Network, and then I seen his last interview on the Atwoods Network. And I would have to say, like, Ramir looked like he might be losing more weight. Like Ramir looked like he's skinnier in the face. So, you know, either, his stomach touching his back, or, funds and finances is catching up, or, Ramir got a problem, I'm leaning more towards Ramir got a problem, him, being out all hours and stuff of the night. I'm looking more towards that probably, What do you want? What do you want? What? What do you want? I know you're a bad cat. Oh, thank you. That's what you did before you did this? Before you attacked my hand, you gave me a kiss and then you went after my hand? You little chump. That's why I say you bad, Zena. You think it's your job to... I know you're a bobcat. I know you got bobcat in you.
She's got bobcat spirit. That's all.
Man, she got bobcat in her. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about this for the next couple of days. So as soon as y'all stop being scared on TikTok and come up in the box, y'all can join the conversation about it. So right now, y'all acting real scary, like y'all scared to talk about this shit. And don't nobody want to go against the Beehive. That's what it is. It's that Beyonce shit. Y'all scared of that Beehive, man. Where Erica Badu at? Let me reach out to Erica Badu. I know Erica Badu will talk about this shit. Let me reach out to Erica Badu. I know Erica Badu will talk about it. She'll slide in this motherfucker like, bag lady, you gonna lose your bags. You know what I'm saying? Chump. Get down. Why is he trying to mess with her pocketbook?
Oh my gosh, she's such
This little bobcat that we got. It's terrible. Yo, listen, Jay-Z might as well just go ahead and call it what it is. Look at you. Tell me this ain't a bobcat. It's a bobcat, right?
barn cat. She's a vicious little one.
It's a bobcat.
No.
Mm-hmm.
She has a whole tail.
Bobcats got tails.
No.
They got bobs.
That is a whole kitty tail.
It's a bob. She's mixed. half Barbara. She's a Barbara Rand.
Oh.
Yeah. Barbara Rand. Barbara Rand. Barbara Rand.
Oh my God, you look
She's a little rough cat.
I know.
She like to be rough. Bad. Yo, so much might be happening right now, man. Wait till this weekend. Wait till y'all see wait till this weekend. Wait till this weekend. This weekend, y'all gonna be shocked this weekend. Y'all gonna be like, no. You little chump. You little bugger. All right, y'all know where we're gonna be at. I just wanted to bring y'all this because we've been keeping up on this whole thing with Nicki Minaj. Y'all know for the last couple of weeks, I told you some stuff was gonna be happening around Nicki Minaj, so on and so forth. So we're gonna keep posted on the things that we've been keeping posted on. You know what I mean? Hey, love is love. Namaste. I say salutations, shalom, peace. Let's get that echo out of there.
Speak to my soul, speak to my soul, speak to my soul, speak to my soul. Wake up to the take up, time for a shake up. Everything is changing, there's a real wake up. Mr. Wise is way ahead, go back, listen to what he said. Truth being told, expose the lie. The brand new sky is something you can't deny. This is the reason why. Ooh, my soul's on fire. My soul's on fire.
Hey, shout out Replay Gang. Appreciate y'all.
It's like the light moving up higher.
Y'all know somebody else is gonna try to, you know,
My
what they
soul's
do.
on fire.
Hey man, so much is happening in the world right now. We only can bring you what we can bring you. I hope you appreciate what we do bring you. Whatever it is that we do bring you.
Turn up, it's getting hot. So learn up or burn up, we're being taught. The past, future, in the now, you will understand if you allow. Mr. Wise will talk you through. He's gonna take that walk with you. He can give you the notes, let your spirit reply. You will feel why. My soul's on fire. My soul's on fire. It's like the light moving up higher. My soul's on fire. On fire.
Nicki Minaj thing. We gotta open up the panel for this.
Mr. Wise, can you say it again? Louder for the ones in the back. Mr. Wise, can you play it again? You keep my soul on track. Mr. Wise, can you tell us again? Tell us everything you know. From the beginning to the very end. You make my spirit glow. Speak to my soul, speak to my soul. Speak to my soul, speak to my soul. Speak to my soul, speak to my soul. Speak to my soul, speak my soul's on fire. My soul's on fire.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the follow button on TikTok. Make sure y'all hit the follow button, red up button. And then join the team, hit that heart button, join the team, type something in the comments.
My soul's
Blank
on
it,
fire.
Yo, we got so many hits. I think we got more albums than Jaguar right now. We already got more albums than Jaguar right now. So we ahead of Jaguar, you know what I'm saying? We got more albums, and our albums sold better than Jaguar albums. We're just as famous as Jaguar right now. I mean, we're more famous than Jaguar right now. We got 3 albums.
It's hard to swallow, but these rules we need to follow. Omission still a lie, you be in trouble if you don't comply. What about freedom? God-given freedom, I'm talking about freedom. Freedom from Babylon. I'm not to say, murmur you clipped him. I've got to say, great for sensual assault. I want to say, murmur. Oh yes, you clipped him, but I'm gagged and it ain't my fault. Can't talk, 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 can't talk. Now we read between the lines with emojis, all these signs we babble, 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 babble on. It's like freedom is babble gone. Let's talk about freedom, God-given freedom. I'm talking about freedom, freedom from Babylon.